What are some revelations and takeaways you boys are getting so far? What you need to do is you need to acknowledge the role that they play in your life. They do play an important role. I'm blessed for the little weaker owl, the little voice inside, the victim at times who held a speaking role at the table, and it's dinner time and he's talking shit, and the victim comes up and then the judge comes up and starts barking and they both talk shit, and I just sit there patiently as the one to reorganize myself and not react, respond and say, this is my life. I'm going to live exactly the way that I want to. Thank you very much, though, for showing me what not to do and how not to be, because that is the exact role that they play. You're certainly right there, Dave. It is a joint venture. Two wings of the same bird. That's what it is, fellas. And it's a disgusting, dirty seagull. You are the eagle. You just rise above. One level above the chaos. One level above. You keep soaring. Keep ascending. Acknowledge the role that they play in your life. Correct, Ben? Because when you're playing a judge or a victim, what you're doing is you're using this to justify and validate your position in an internal reality which hasn't even been lived or expressed yet, which gives you no right to claim as being your absolute truth because you haven't gone out there and created the facts yet or lived the life that you've lived on September the 6th or September the 7th, 2021. So don't you dare write yourself off the fact and write yourself off of the fact before it even happens inside of your life because of two bullshit birds chirping inside your ear. Boys, we need to take responsibility and ownership. Feelings are a very powerful thing. I love them. But let's take responsibility and ownership and liberate ourselves of the judge and the victim and not react, but create. And when we respond, it's through creation. Because if you're not creating, you're destroying. And you might not be physically destroying. Sitting on the sidelines for a day, a week, a month, okay. But what are the possibilities? What are the opportunities? What are the pathways that you're missing out on? Build yourself back to the now. Get your power back, man. It's critical. Men, right now, right here, some of you, if you're in lockdowns, you're in tough circumstances, you don't know, there's unknowns out there. There is uncertainties if you don't liberate your own actions. Liberate your own actions internally to then create externally with what you can right now and create the facts that you desire and get your power back. This is what it's about, men. Are you going to create life or let life roll through you? As we wrap this up, boys, your identity is simply a collective of your actions. Just sit with that for a second. A choice of identity is very simple. Choosing who you are in here and then reinforcing it as truth out there. But your absolute identity is simply a collective of your actions. Fair point, Al, but what do I do with that? Well, understand from actions, anything that you consistently apply yourself to becomes your greatest area of improvement. Anything you consistently apply yourself to becomes your greatest area of improvement. So when you're looking at these building blocks in life, in which you're looking to upgrade and win the second half, and you focus on this and you pay attention to this, you attend to this area. When you say yes to this, you're saying a big, fat, ugly no to all the other bullshit, the alternative and the negativity, the judge, the victim inside of your life, because you're consistently applying yourself to something which is going to yield the greatest area of improvement on that something which you're aligned with to improve your circumstances in your life to move forward. Application equals attainment. Fellas, what kind of application are you going to have this week? What does this look like? Let's finish up with some tabs. Let's finish up with our intentions, boys. Full effort equals full victory, even if the victory is a learned one and not necessarily a physical outcome. This is our life. When you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. It is binary. The quality of what you're saying with your yeses and your no's are very important. And the length of time and the frequency of the yeses that you say is what will determine your identity through the actions you take. Build your boundaries. Say healthy no's to the family when you need to serve yourself, to business, to work, to the little voice inside, to the victim inside. Say good, healthy no's. Say yeses to life, to creation, to being the one.